Hello everyone, welcome back. In the last video we learned about the service container, but we're going to see the difference today between the bind and singleton, why it does matter. So what we're going to cover in this is we will see how bind works and how singleton works, and we will learn how to use each in a practical demo with our both service class. So let's jump inside the code. So please go ahead and review the last lesson if you didn't do yet. Okay, so here in the last lesson we have this interface one, and we tell Laravel anyone ask about this interface, just give him this concrete implementation of it. Okay, so here now I'm going to do like create two instances with bind, not singleton, to see how bind works. Okay, so first of all I'm going to come here and create an instance, not create an instance but to resolve from the container. Okay, so what this line mean that tell this from Laravel, go ahead inside the container and give me the concrete implementation of this. Okay, we will duplicate this line again. Okay, and we call this to instance. Okay, and then simply we just need to pass it to the blade. But before we pass it to the blade, let's get the unique object of ID. We have nice function in PHP, I think SPL, this one. Okay, and we just give it the first instance, which is this one here, and let's do the same with the second. Okay, cool. Now so all good. Second, so cool, we have two instances. Let's pass them to the blade. Okay, which is first instance and second, but we need to pass the ID, not the instance itself. Okay, ID. Now we're going to do inside the blade here, we just need to comment this, we don't need it here. Okay, just type h1 and we just, for example, do bind verse singleton. Okay, cool. Now after we do, let's do demo here. Okay, and just be paragraph, hm paragraph, and sorry, close this line. Let's do again. Cool. Yeah, we need to get the first, and let's grab the second. I will add here first instance ID. Okay, and do the same here, second instance ID. Now let's see what we have here. Okay, so we have here, oh sorry, second here. Okay, refresh the page. So we have both the same, which is something wrong here. Let's go back, and yeah, we need to here, the second one, not the first. So cool. Here notes in the peer request, we create two here. Okay, so the bind mean that, okay, just go ahead and create a new instance of that class. Okay, it is the bind. Now let's see the difference. Let's use the singleton. Okay, and what we have here, just change this type here, singleton, and see, notice guys here what we have, we use singleton, not bind. Both is identical. Okay, so this is the kind of difference between both. So why this actually matter? The difference between bind and singleton is about the object life cycle and memory use. When we use the bind, Laravel create a new instance every time the service is resolved. This actually useful when the service hold the temporary states, not be shared between. Okay, so when we don't have any shared, so we don't care, we just create temp class instance every time. But the singleton, Laravel only create the object once and reusing during the request. This very perfect in this case. Singleton, we want to do the logger, API client, configuration manager, or caching server. Only use bind when you actually need the shared instance. You may, if you done the using bind, okay, with the shared, you may waste a memory or loss of the shared data. Okay, but if you use the singleton, you need a fresh instance. You might accidentally share the data between the parts of your application, so you need to watch out between these two parts. Okay, so if you use the singleton, the shared will be the shared data between each class. So class A will affect B and C because we have only one object between all of them. So the important part is to choose the right one, help you write cleaner and more predictable and more efficient code. Okay, as a takeaway, conclude of this lesson, use singleton for service that should be shared. Okay, like API service, logger, whatever. Use bind when you need a new object each time. Okay, and understand the different make you more stronger when you design scalable Laravel application. Okay guys, this is basically it for this lesson, and see you in the next lesson, and please subscribe and comment. Thank you guys, bye.